Hello YouTube, this is part one of a two-part experiment investigating the curve. This is Arrowseg Lighthouse, just up the road from Loch Gilphead, which is just down there a few miles. I've driven around the coast to this, which is a very identifiable feature, something that I can see and recognise from a distance, because in October, between the 17th and 21st of October to be precise, I'm going to be down there on Arran, and the plan is to get to sea level, the top coast of Arran, and look back up the loch to see if that lighthouse is visible. Now that, according to the 1 in 25 scale Ordnance Survey map that I have, is 35.5 kilometres away from the coast of Arran. That gives us something, oddly, in the region of a 49 metre drop off in curvature. So basically, if I can see it, there's no curve, because that's not 45 metres high. But we'll go with base to base, flat, or as close as flat as we can get across sea level. We might be, a metre high on the stand of the telescope. Either way, shouldn't be able to see the base of that from that distance. In miles and feet, it's something in the region of 22 miles, 0.058 something miles, which gives you something like a 400 something or 740 odd feet drop. But I'll do all the maths on the second part if I can see it, because if I can see it, then obviously the maths becomes kind of important, the distances and the curvature. And this is all to satisfy my own curiosity and to verify some of the other stuff I've seen on YouTube. And like we should all do, shouldn't really take everything we see and hear on YouTube as gospel, because there's a lot of fakery out there, and people say and do a lot of things for their own benefit. So this is just me on a personal journey looking into it, and I'll let you know what I find. But that's part one. And if anyone wants to get some maps out, or get Google Maps and draw a line from Arrowseg Lighthouse, again, identifiable feature, in a straight line down the loch to the top end of Arran. Now, there is a castle on Arran, but it's just hidden by the mole, Campbelltown kind of peninsula. It's just sticking out there, and it's just blocking that. And even on a day like this, I don't think I'd be able to see it just because of the haze. But hopefully next month I'll be able to see that. That's a nice white solid stationary object, easy enough to identify, and not some dark grey castle on a dark grey background. There you go. So hopefully October we'll have part two. Thanks for watching. Hello YouTube, Flat Earth Personal Journey part 2. So there's my current location, there's my binoculars, my GPS, my incredibly cheap telescope from Tesco's, Loch Gilp. A few weeks back I was way up there looking down here. Now sadly I don't have the ability to link this up or whatever and show you exactly what I can see through the telescope. It's pretty blurry, but I could see, ironically, there was a boat in the way. I don't know if you can just make out, I don't know, you might not be able to see now, the zoom's not very great on this. Yeah, there was a yacht, and when I first looked I couldn't see it, but it's a little bit blurry, but it's definitely the lighthouse. And I can just make out the pier. I can make out the grey kind of line of the flat line that runs with the building at the edge of it. So yeah, I can see it. I can't prove it. I can't guarantee much, to be fair. Just, it's like I said,